The lights are blinding. 70,000 fans are watching. Millions more streaming live on Netflix around the world. This is your moment. Your WrestleMania debut in singles competition. The biggest stage in all of professional wrestling. You're Jade Cargill. You're about to step into that ring at Allegiant Stadium in Las Vegas. You're wearing that gold and white outfit, those lightning bolts running down your body, that bralette top with the golden embellishments. You feel powerful. You feel ready. You've prepared for months. But what you don't know is that in just a few minutes, your gear is going to betray you. Not once, not twice, multiple times throughout this match, you're going to be adjusting, pulling, fixing, while the entire world watches. What's going on, WrestleCore family? Before we dive deep into what happened at WrestleMania 41 that had the entire wrestling world talking, I need you to do me a favor. If you care about the real stories behind the curtain, if you want the truth about what happens when things go wrong on the biggest stage, hit that subscribe button right now. This channel exists because of you. We're building something special here together, and every single one of you matters. Now let's get into this. WrestleMania 41, Night 1, April 19th, 2025. This was supposed to be Jade Cargill's coronation. Her moment to prove she could hang in singles competition on the grandest stage of them all. The story leading into this match? Absolutely brutal. Back in November, Jade Cargill was blindsided. Someone attacked her in a parking lot and threw her through a car windshield. Literally, through a windshield. She was out for months. Her tag team championship reign with Bianca Belair? Over. Her momentum? Shattered like that glass. And while she was gone, recovering, fighting to get back, her spot was taken by someone she thought was her friend. Naomi. When Jade returned at Elimination Chamber, the mystery was solved. She stormed into that steel structure, and she didn't go after the champion. She didn't go after Liv Morgan. She went straight for Naomi. Beat her down so badly that Naomi couldn't even compete. And in that moment, everyone knew. Naomi was the one who put Jade through that windshield. Think about that betrayal for a second. Your friend, your ally, the person who smiled in your face, who stood beside you at WrestleMania 40 just 1 year earlier, who you trusted. She's the one who tried to end your career. She took your spot. She replaced you as Bianca's partner, and she did it all while lying to everyone's face. So yeah, this WrestleMania match, this wasn't about titles. This was about revenge. This was about justice. This was deeply, deeply personal. But here's what nobody expected. Here's what changed the entire conversation about this match. The gear. Jade came out looking absolutely incredible. That golden white outfit with the lightning bolts, the bralette style top with those golden embellishments, she looked like a superstar. But from the opening moments of that match, something was wrong. Her top kept slipping. And we're not talking about a minor adjustment here and there. We're talking about multiple wardrobe malfunctions throughout this match. The top would slip down, she'd have to quickly pull it back up, it happened again, she'd adjust mid-move, again, adjust, again. Put yourself in her shoes for just a moment. You're in the biggest match of your career. You're trying to tell this emotional story. You're trying to execute your moves perfectly. You're trying to get your revenge on someone who betrayed you. And every few seconds, you have to worry about whether your gear is about to expose you to 70,000 people in the arena and millions watching around the world on Netflix. And here's the thing that made it even worse. This wasn't happening on regular TV, where there might be some slight delay, some ability to cut away. This was streaming live on Netflix. No censoring, no cutting away. Everything that happened in that ring was broadcast in real time to the entire planet. And fans on social media immediately started talking about it. Some felt bad for Jade. Others felt bad for Naomi, who was also dealing with gear issues during the match. People were frustrated because what should have been an incredible, hard-hitting grudge match kept getting overshadowed by these wardrobe problems. And look, let's be crystal clear about something. This is not on Jade Cargill. This is not on Naomi. These women are professionals. They tested their gear. They prepared. They did everything they were supposed to do. But somebody dropped the ball. Whether it was the costume designers, whether it was someone in production, whether it was a last-minute change, someone made a decision to put these women in outfits that were not secure enough for the physicality of a WrestleMania-level match. Now, here's something you might not know. Just a few weeks before WrestleMania, Jade Cargill did an interview where she talked about her biggest fear. You know what it was? her wig coming off on live television. She actually joked that she'd probably lose her job if her wig ever fell off in the ring. She called it total embarrassment. Well, her wig stayed on. But the wardrobe malfunction she experienced, that was arguably even more difficult to deal with in the moment.
And you know what's tragic about all of this? When you actually watch the wrestling in that match, when you look past the gear issues, it was good. Jade showed she could work singles. She showed her power. She was dominant when she needed to be. Naomi, working as a heel for the first time in a decade, was excellent. She brought intensity. She brought hatred. She brought everything you'd want from someone playing that role. The finish was clean. Jade hit an electric chair, turned into a powerbomb, then delivered her signature Jaded and got the 1-2-3. Revenge achieved. Victory secured. She's now 2-0 at WrestleMania. But instead of everyone talking about Jade's victory, instead of celebrating this historic match, the first non-title women's singles match at WrestleMania in almost 2 decades, the conversation became about wardrobe malfunctions. This raises a bigger question that I think we need to address as a wrestling community. How much do we prioritize appearance over functionality? These women are athletes. They're performers, yes, but they're putting their bodies on the line. They're taking bumps. They're running the ropes. They're executing high-impact moves. Their gear needs to work. It needs to be secure. It needs to allow them to do their job without constantly worrying about malfunctions. And if that means making some aesthetic sacrifices, so be it. I want to hear from you in the comments. Do you think WWE needs to do better when it comes to women's ring gear? Should there be more testing? Should there be stricter guidelines? Drop your thoughts below and let's have a real conversation about this. And listen, if you made it this far, you're exactly the kind of fan this channel needs. Hit that like button if you appreciate honest wrestling content. Share this video because this conversation matters. And please subscribe to WrestleCore. We're growing this community together, one video at a time, and your support means absolutely everything. We're not here to just repeat what everyone else is saying. We're here to dig deeper, to ask the tough questions, to show respect to these performers who put everything on the line for our entertainment. Jade Cargill got her revenge at WrestleMania 41. She beat Naomi. She proved she belongs in singles competition. But her night shouldn't be remembered for wardrobe malfunctions. It should be remembered for her perseverance, for her power, for her victory. That's the real story. That's what matters. And that's what we're going to remember. This is WrestleCore, and we'll see you in the next one.